UDA or Kenya Kwanza, because you will recall President Ruto on his own motion, without the support of President Uhuru Kenyatta, went to Mount Kenya and he cut a deal. And he took over the economy when the economy was bleeding. So what Mr. Kioni is talking about, that things are thick, the president is in fact cleaning tables. And Mr. Kioni, I think, is one of the luckiest men probably in the Kenyan political space, because he's gotten about 20 minutes of national airtime to literally say absolutely nothing apart from engaging in disinformation. So the first thing he says that Mr. Raila Odinga's candidature is a Kampala candidature. I mean, every Kenyan knows that Nairobi is supporting Mr. Raila Odinga. So Mr. Kioni has been given time by TO and KTN, and then disinformation. The number two, he says he will not work with President William Samoei Ruto, as if he's working with him now, and then he's going to withdraw his support, as if failure to work with him is consequential. Because right now, Kioni doesn't have any political capital. He cannot influence conversations at the National Assembly, at the Senate. He cannot influence conversations anywhere apart from having a sufuria on his head. So when he says that he will not work with President Ruto, what are the consequences? All right. And then number three, and probably most important, is Kioni assumes that Kenyans have got no capacity nor agency to take decisions. Kenyans understand these issues. That Mr. Raila Odinga has got a very high appetite for political office, for power. So when he's going to AUC, it's not as if he got a call from State House and he was told that there's an offer, please take it so that you give me peace of mind. No, he's been craving for this. And in as much as he's craving for this, he's actually prepared for the position. Because as we indicated last time, he probably knows 50% of his voters, now the president, on a first-name basis. But the biggest challenge is that as he campaigns for this role, he needs to be very careful to be sure that President Ruto, President Ramaphosa, President Tshisekedi, President Kagame are not Mora and Wanjiko that you address from the rooftop of four-wheel drive. These are heads of state that you are supposed to treat with a lot of care. In fact, his pronouncements around this position should be about a framework of his leadership. But this idea of telling us that even if I get this position, I'm 2 hours away, and then you are making public your diary that you're meeting other presidents, that leave it for Murai in Mososho. This is a very serious role which must be treated with the respect that it deserves.
Let's bring in the communication expert. So should he approach it that way, as you add on to what Kioni said?
And I think Dismas is probably missing just a point here. That when you're speaking, you must be alive to the target audience that you're giving that message.
True.
So, I mean, in as much as politicians speak on